How's it going, guys? I'm Will K, and today we're going to take a closer look at the Beretta M92A1 manufactured by Umarex, USA. After some extensive testing, my main gripe with this pistol is the magazine. So head on over to Amazon, and what you'll want to do is order a 3mm drill bit. You'll also want to order a 3mm by 2mm set of magnets here. It comes with a larger magnet so you can get your magnet orientation, positive, negative, so on. I do highly recommend marking these magnets red for north so that you don't get this confused when you're putting it inside the magazine. The next step, you're going to want to take this right here off by putting your thumb here using a screwdriver. Do it with either hand. Make sure you do keep your thumb on here, because if you do not, when the spring clears, it's going to take everything with it, and you're just going to be left with a chunk of steel in your hand and a really dumb look on your face. So anyway, the main gripe with this pistol is when you're trying to reload it and you pull this down, you get to about here and that happens. Every time this does this, it just knocks more and more away from here. After a while, the BBs are just going to skyrocket out of the top, and they're also going to get jammed inside the pistol. It's not going to be a fun time. So what you'll want to do is get an orientation of where the BB will be in here, and then you'll want to just drill through and make sure, what I done anyway, was I drilled through this side first, flipped it over, and drilled through the other side. The next step, I cleaned it out so that there wasn't any plastic debris inside, and then I got two magnets out of here. I marked them for the north side, and I got two more magnets out for this side, and I marked them north sides as well. The orientation for these, when you put them in, if you marked all north sides red, you should see a silver side on here and a red side over here. That way the BB is drawn in between the two magnets, because the two magnets are trying to pull together to, do what magnets do. So when you put these in and you have everything drilled out, you want to put one magnet in, and then you want to put the other magnet in from this side. Put a tiny little drop of super glue, and then make sure on this side you put north facing in. And then when you push this one in, you want north facing out. You'll just pinch these together, set it up overnight, and make sure after, give it 15 or 20 minutes, make sure the BB that was stuck in there isn't actually stuck. And to do that, you can just take your drill bit or anything else and just push the BB, and then that way it doesn't lock up inside there. So anyway, that's going to save you, let's see, you can get this and these if you have Amazon Prime for like $8. This magazine to replace it, it's only going to wear out after about 20 CO2s. And you're only going to get it maybe, I don't know, 10,000 rounds maybe. I mean, it's hard to judge. It just depends on how fast you shoot these. If you shoot these semi-auto, you can roughly get about 9 to 10 mags off of one CO2. If you do it full auto, you're going to get about 3 or 4 mags, because it loves CO2. I highly recommend, though, getting an HPA adapter. I think it's the TSW. You can run it through here. Put a nut on the other side. I'm going to do a whole separate video on that. But anyway, guys, that concludes this video. Like I say, just go to Amazon. Get you some of these right here if you want to know what they are. I can send you a link through your comment. That way you can pick some up and get your magazine going for less than $10. So anyway, guys, if you like the content and you want to see more, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, stay tuned.